Praise God, folks. This is Old Truth Speaker again with some more explosive news about the open warfare between Bernie Sanders and his campaign and the DNC, the Democratic National Committee. Yes, not the Republican, no, the DNC. The attack came, well, it's an attack on Bernie Sanders' integrity. And it was meant, some think that it was sabotage or shall I put it this way, to sabotage Bernie Sanders and his attempt at running for the presidency of the United States of America. What happens? Let me, before we get into the meat of the video, let me just give you some brief pointers and facts about what happened. Bernie Sanders' campaign filed a lawsuit against the Democratic National Committee this afternoon, seeking to regain access to the voter files. The explosive reaction came after the party organization announced it would block Sanders' team from accessing the massive voter file of information. The DNC made its decision following revelation that a software error allowed at least one Bernie Sanders staffer. Now you can't. Now come on now. One Bernie Sanders staffer to access data file from the campaign of their top rival, Hillary Clinton. But that employee was fired. Yes, strange, don't you think? We think, and I agree. It sounds fictitious. It sounds like a sabotage, not fictitious. It sounds like a sabotage. The charge is fictitious. The whole thing is a setup. All of a sudden, out of all this been going on with emails and with the Benghazi and all this, with Hillary Clinton, you fall back basically because of an error. Somewhat or almost the same thing happened again, even though it's about your campaign on voter files, no less. I mean, come on, doesn't it sound a little strange to you? Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. Now, okay, so quite naturally, Bernie Sanders is outraged. He is outraged. He has had it. So they are suing the DNC. They have filed charges, say that they're aiding and abetting Hillary Clinton. I was just waiting for Donald Trump or the Republicans to see what they say, but I haven't heard anything yet. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that Bernie Sanders, a man of his integrity, would you think that he would deliberately have one of his personnel to just go around looking for some software flaw in Hillary Clinton? It's a ridiculous question. Forget I was about to ask. But this whole thing coming from the DNC, really? Really? You're calling somebody's actions into question? After this was revealed, they didn't find this out. This was revealed, and they put the DNC, all of these people are owned by big business and special interest groups. That's where I'll give Donald Trump. I'll give him credit. He told the truth. A lot of things Donald Trump's saying that I know for a fact that we all know he's telling the truth. He might not say it in the way that you like to hear it, but he's telling you the truth. They're all except Bernie Sanders. Now let me tell you what Hillary Clinton did. She stood 100% an ally with her husband. Remember, when he signed the NAFTA trade agreement, he didn't draw it up. Yes, that was some more, I'm not going to say democratic. Well, anyway, that's for another video. And we all know the destructive power that NAFTA trade agreement had on the American economy, where the thousands upon thousands of manufacturing jobs went overseas. And millions upon millions of Americans have been unemployed ever since. And it's just steadily getting worse. We all know that he signed, except most black Americans, we all know that he signed that law that caused more black men to be locked up than Ronald Reagan did. The Democrats have literally done more damage to Americans, and especially black Americans, than the Republicans did. But see, a lot of them just will not read. But getting back to the point, the DNC is dangerous. See, I'm independent. I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. After I research a candidate, I research all the candidates to see who I feel would have America's best interests at heart, not just the wealthy or the elite, but the average working person. Now, this is a disgrace to attack Bernie Sanders in this manner. Do you understand me? Do you understand the damage that the Clintons have done to America? Do you really understand this? This is a disgrace. But you know, a lot of our people, you get a few black pastors to endorse them, I tell you, Negroes love the Clintons. But anyway, Bernie Sanders is appalled and angry, and he has a right to. And I stand behind Bernie Sanders 100%. I would like to see Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump in a debate. Not the same old bowl of soup warmed over. You've done it. The Clintons have done enough damage to America as it is. And I think it's appalling. What do you think? Leave your thoughts. This is one of the most important presidential elections of all times. They just approved President Obama, pardon me, has just approved a $1.1 trillion. Do you know they're all borrowing money. America is living off of credit. We're over $18 trillion in debt will never be paid back. Do you know if China and Russia get together and pull back from the American dollar, which that's what they're doing, to create another world reserve currency, America is in trouble. We're living off of borrowed money. Do you understand that? It's fiat currency. It's not backed by anything. The elitists own America. But see, none of these things are taught in America. You have to do research. It's all over the place. But folks, pray for America. Pray for our country. And pray for our leaders. Obama has got to go. Please, we don't need any more. I just want to say something. I wonder sometimes, I've gotten into one of the greatest arguments I won't go there. But we do not need another third term with somebody with the same ideology with Obama. Okay, I mean, there's enough damage has been done. We don't need any more Bushes. We don't need any more Obamas. And we definitely don't need any more Clintons. Please do research on these people. Anybody telling you about the rich and, stop them in their tracks. Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. I would really love to see them toe-to-toe in a debate. All the press conference and the subsequent statement, Sanders' campaign manager, okay, I'll put it this way, Jeff Weaver characterized the DNC move as an inappropriate overreaction and suggested it was an effort to aid Clinton. See, they're all paid for and owned by the same people. Big business and special interest groups. I've been telling you this for years. Most politicians are as full of crap as a constipated elephant. Deconstruct this argument. God bless you, folks. And pray. We really need it.